In 1780, Versailles glittered with gold. But did you know that the French crown didn't collect its own taxes? It had outsourced this to private financiers. They were called the Fermiers Généraux, tax farmers. They farmed tax. So they paid the French crown a lump sum up front for a lease, which gave warmongering kings cash immediately, and in return they got the legal right and secure protection of the French crown and its military to go into the countryside and collect those taxes directly. Everything that they raised above what they had given the king initially was their profit. It meant that labourers in France were spending over half their wage on just bread and grain, while tax farmers sat in mansions in Paris. And they flaunted that. They lived the Gilded Age lifestyle. They had lavish balls, and they were hated symbols of corruption, mocked in songs as tax eaters. We know exactly how much they took. Under the Bale-David contract from 1774 to 1780, each fermier pocketed about 300,000 livres a year. In today's money, that is 6.5 million euros a year. So a single fermier général was making profits hundreds of times higher than the people he was collecting tax from. The Bail of Salazar, that read from 1780 to 1786, took in nearly 46 million livres. In today's money, that is over 800 million euros in 6 years just for collecting the tax. This profit. They had only paid the king 1 million for the contract. So the king was left with 1 million to run the French state, but 1 billion almost had been taken from peasants. The French Revolution promised liberty and equality, but the financial legacy that lives on from this period of history was financial capture by bankers. Families like Perregaux, Outandé and Mallet, who built the Bank of France, locked in their monetary power under the veil, the pageantry of revolution. While the people toppled the kings, the bankers enthroned themselves.